Welcome aboard, race fans, here to the round of Texas World. RJ Bishop on the pole here for car number 99 as the pace car lights are off as it heads down pit road. 42 drivers set and ready to go here at this super speedway. BBJ with the 10-point lead. Can he extend it? Is the big question. Green flag in the air. We're racing here at Texas World. And already you see Noah Hart's going to make it 3 wide. Right behind him on the inside of Lane Sanders is number 60. Brandon Crest is going to follow as they roar their way down the backstretch for the very first time. Kukulon making it 4 wide right behind him as Garrett Sidner files up top. But Anthony Marchese looking for the lead on lap number 1. Here he goes with help from Jack Porkins. And off turn number 4, car number 9 is going to lead, but Scott Roush is going to make it 3 wide down the front stretch to try and take it away on lap 1. Marchese leads the lap, and now Justin Johnson moving his way forwards in car number 61. Hart, oh man, Hart looked in the inside, but Jack is going to get the run in the center of the corner, and Jack Porkins is going to take the lead off of turn 2. They're 3 wide right behind him, and Jeffrey White dives down to the inside. What a run he got off of turn 2. Down into turn 3, he's going to have the advantage getting around Sanders and Scott Roush alike. But here comes Sean Angel into the mix, teammate BBJ right behind him as Jack Porkins will lead lap number 2. BBJ is going to push his teammate. Justin Johnson still 3 wide. Kukulon making it 4 wide. He's getting very aggressive here in the early stages of this race. But a lot of drivers expecting the tires to fall off a little bit as the run goes on, so we're going to see some drivers get aggressive early on. Track position is going to be key here. And once we get into pit stops, that's also going to be fundamental on what adjustments and what strategy they can make. But BBJ off turn number 4 goes to the inside of Sean Angel. Now Jeffrey White thinks otherwise, and BBJ is going to get that bonus point just like that. And he's going to have to block every line possible if he wants to keep his shot at winning. And this has been a great season for Bradley Bishop Jr.'s number 45 team. Him and Jeffrey White and Benyako have been the class of the field. Marchese a big sleeper this season as well, so don't count him out. But if really these guys mess up, the other drivers could really pounce in this championship fight. But Bradley Bishop Jr., a little bit of a gap ahead of him on Jeffrey White and Ian Dutta. Dutta looks low. Lane Sanders makes it 4 wide. He wants to really mess things up for some of the top contenders. And Sebastian Kukulon also joining into the mix as well. Jack Halleck, there's Vance Conwell back there, Noah Hart, Diego Yepes trying to march his way forward. Alex Benyako didn't qualify too well. He's trying to march his way inside the top 20. But you see really everybody scattering to and fro in this race. Goss making it 3 wide for a moment there. Roush tried to shut the door, but Goss said, "I'm right there, buddy." And Ian Dutta moves down to the inside. He's going to get around BBJ with ease. And Ian Dutta is going to surge his way up front. Sean Angel now up to the 2nd position. RJ Bishop, the pole sitter, hasn't dropped all the way down as many would expect. And he's running inside that top 5, so he's found something with this 99 car, and turn performance looking very good in this race so far. Oh, big send by Corey Williams in the 3, and man, Nicholas Carrera had to give space, and that causes Vance Conwell to wash up the hill 4 wide off of turn number 4. We're going to see that quite often in this race. Kukulon stuck way up to the top side, but this is how many spots you can gain in an instant. You can get into the top 20 just like that. But Corey now getting challenged by Guerrero. Guerrero tried to do a crossover move but couldn't get there into turn 1. And look at how many drivers have to check up in that inside groove. So I think some of them are starting to feel the tires kick in and their car is starting to tighten up in this race. So some drivers are starting to check up as Sanders goes to the inside of Roush and the 94 of Halleck. He's trying to crack his way into the top 10 once again. Diego Yepes getting a nice push from his teammate of Corey Williams. Remember, Yepes with that hybrid schedule. We've noted that so many times. Caldwell's going to make it 4 wide into turn number 1. Backs up into the corner though, and you see how much of an impact checking up does, and it's going to really cause a logjam right behind Caldwell, and that allows a great run from Alex Benyako to go to the inside of car number 24. Ross Jackson's going to follow behind the number 8 as well. This is just outside the top 10. But you see a lot of drivers are already starting to get single file, trying to get themselves into rhythm and trying to run away to formulate a separate pack from some of these drivers here. So I think they're thinking of the big picture here. Ian Dutta still in command. Porkins gonna try and break the system by going down the inside of RJ Bishop and looking lower on teammate Jeffrey White. Noah Hart trying to do the same thing, but you notice how some of these drivers are taking it nice and easy here early on. RJ Bishop trying to do a crossover move on the 41, but not really able to capitalize there. Tim Fiegel moving his way forward just past Will Goss, and that's going to put themselves in great positions for the time being. But a lot of drivers getting aggressive, some right now up front taking their time. And Jack Porkins, though, not one of them. He is just on the charge, trying to find something around these drivers, trying to get aggressive early on. So when it comes to pit stops, he's in a prime position to capitalize. But here comes Sean Angel down to the inside. He's going to have his teammate pushing right behind him. Ian Dutta left out to dry. And Sean Angel's going to put himself up front. BBJ, will he look low? Yes, he will. He doesn't care about his teammate for the time being. And Jack Porkins going to make it 3 wide. And Porkins on the move here tonight. With Ian Dutta and Jeffrey White up top there, they're going to immediately try and arch their way down the bottom. BBJ holds his car in the middle. Porkins has to check up, lifts a little bit there. And here comes Dutta with a huge head of steam off of turn 2. Jeffrey White now willing to help his teammate out. They're going to bump draft each other down the backstretch. And in a turn number 3, the Curtis cars working together there. We saw the AFRT cars working together momentarily to get around Ian Dutta's number 71. And now BBJ back up front. RJ making a move to the inside of Jeffrey White. He makes it 3 wide, and that's going to be a little fun tussle up between the 99-11 and 71. And RJ has to check up in the entrance of the corner to really find some momentum, maybe off of turn number 2. But Dutta is going to be able to love what he sees and really just get that momentum off turn 2 to now get ahead of car number 99. Fiegel looked to make it 3 wide, had to back off the corner. Will Goss gonna split the middle in between the 43 and the 44, and Goss gets around Fiegel with ease. And Tim's gonna try and block the top side. Look at Yepes going to the bottom, Benyaka going to the bottom, but Fiegel shuts the door, and they're 3 wide right behind him. It looked to be a 4 wide situation, and that looked to be a bit hairy off of turn number 4, but here comes Porkins. Good head of steam. He's gonna get help from Ian Dutta, but Dutta's gonna go to the inside to make it 3 wide for the race lead. And BBJ is going to be stuck on that top side. Porkins down low, and he's going to get it into turn number 1. Dutta backs off the gas, and BBJ is going to get the momentum off of turn number 2 to try and set that 41 car up. Dutta files in right in front of teammate RJ Bishop. Benyako making it 3 wide. He's on a hard charge tonight. And here he goes past Sean Angel, Will Goss in that number 7 as well. There's Anthony Marchese and Edward Ziema. So the Rodriguez cars coming into the picture in this race as well. And Angel, oh man, Benyako going way low to the racetrack. He's again making it 3 wide. Fiegel, oh, not able to make it stick that time around. And Sean Angel's gonna have a huge head of steam off of turn number 2. Files in front of RJ Bishop's now gonna help Tim Fiegel out. Will Goss is going to follow in right behind Edward Ziemba's number 17 car, and they're going to try and work together. But the AFRT cars looking like the cars to look out for in this race in terms of noticing where they're all running. They're having a great day so far, but Jack Porkins leads the way over BBJ. Ian Dutta slots into 3rd, and then you got the AFRT cars of Fiegel and Angel 4th and 5th. The first few cars are single file, but Ian Dutta's gonna make a move down the inside. Bradley Bishop Jr. also to the inside, shut the door on Dutta. And now making a move for the race lead. Porkins, BBJ side by side off of turn number 2. And Tim Fiegel making it 3 wide right behind him. And now they're neck and neck down the backstretch. BBJ with the advantage into turn number 3. And it looks like he'll be able to clear him off turn 4 with ease. And Ian Dutta's gonna come in hot right behind the 45. Look at the amount of momentum he's gonna get off turn 4. And will he make a dive down the inside? He's gonna go for it down inside into turn number 1. And BBJ's gonna get plenty of space. Tim Fiegel right behind the 71. Alex Benyako right there as well. But Fiegel looking to make it 3 wide. He goes for it off of turn number 2. but he's got no help down the backstretch. Alex Benyakko's not willing to help the 43 car. And here comes RJ Bishop in the inside line in car number 99. There's also Jeffrey White's number 11 and Edward Ziemba joining into the fray. Will Goss and the others, they're going to have to work together in order to catch the main pack of cars. And with them battling it out, that's going to help their case so far, as Ian Dutta's going to file in right behind BBJ for the time being, as he's really keeping those cars at bay. That 45 car looking like one of the best cars to lead the pack. And Tim Figo, though, fighting it out with third for Jack Porkins, and these two just still going at it. Alex Benyakko having a full-on head of steam, went all the way down to the bottom. It's going to help Figo out and get that free spot ahead of Porkins if he's able to pass him off of turn number 4. And Alex Benyakko's actually going to look a lot lower this time around, down to the inside of Tim Fiegel's number 43. And here comes RJ Bishop and Edward Ziemba into the mix. Dutta weaves down to the inside to go for the race lead as well, and here he goes. Can he have the momentum off the corner, or will Bradley Bishop Jr. make it stick off turn 2 and down the backstretch? Dutta now trying to side drive, trying to get to that quarter panel into 3, and Dutta's gonna look to the inside, is gonna be able to clear him off of turn number 4, and he's advanced his way to another lap led for car number 71. Corey Williams making it 3 wide right behind them as well as Anthony Marchese's number 9. Here comes Jack Halleck. He's actually looking to make it 4 wide, but they actually backed it down to 2 wide once again. And Alex Benyakko looks to the bottom of the racetrack this time around to get around BBJ. Cars wiggling off of turn number 2, but you see a couple of cars near the mid-pack going single file. Corey Williams making it 3 wide once again, this time on teammate Porkins. Fiegel washes up the track, and here comes Corey Williams down at the bottom with teammate Jeffrey White in hot pursuit. But back up front, Alex Benyakko right now on the quarter panel of Ian Dutta's number 71. Here he goes for the race lead. Benyakko putting his car in a right position here. Into 1, can he get the roll off the center and clear him off of 2? Almost able to, but he's got the momentum and the advantage down the backstretch. And Sean Angel's willing to help him out into turn number 3. Ziemba tries to shut the door but couldn't get there, but actually, Sean Angel had to check up as a result. And look at the outside line help. Dutta's going to get off of turn number 4. Porkins is going to make it 3 wide on Angel for position. And Edward Ziemba's going to look low, but look at BBJ. What a big dive down on the inside. A big weave to the left. And Alex Benyakko's going to still try and commit and make it stick off of turn number 2. And Benyakko was able to lead the lap that time around. And Fiegel dives down to the bottom immediately here. Still side by side for the lead, both of them even in the corner. And Alex Benyakko's got the nose ahead, he's got the run off the corner. And looks like car number 8 might get him off of turn number 4. Jack Porkins making a move down the inside. And this battle up front just seemingly never ending in this race. Corey Williams down on the inside, they check up as a result. And the Curtis Racing cars are going to lose a ton of momentum. Ian Dutta, Angel, and Fiegel love what they want to see. They want those guys to check up, because that gives the outside line a huge set of relief. And Corey nearly had a bad block on Edward Ziemba. That actually is going to cost that 17 a lot of ground here, as he's going to lose out to Marchese, Halleck, RJ Bishop, Miztrack, and maybe even more. Kukulon making it 3-1 near the mid-pack. Noah Hart struggling with his car. Lane Sanders just outside the top 20 in 22nd. There's Nicholas Carrera, Crasta. There's Justin Johnson, pretty solid run, 27th for car number 61 here. But I think a lot of them are anticipating the green flag pit stops to kick in this race. So let's see what these drivers have in store for us. Alex Benyakko still holding the lead here. He's holding the fort well over Bradley Bishop Jr. Remember, these two going at it for the championship hunt. Compared to White and the others, they are actually looking like the two to look out for in this championship. As Bradley Bishop Jr. goes down to the inside, here comes Fiegel making it 3 wide on Angel and Dutta, and they are expected to pit within a next couple of laps here, so they're going to be pitting shortly here, so pay attention to where these guys will end up on your screen here. So BBJ going down on the inside, he wants to be up front when it comes down pit road, and that might be huge for this 45 team, as Alex Benyakko able to give room off of turn number 4. BBJ holds his ground, and here comes teammate Sean Angel willing to push that 45 car a lot. down the front stretch, and BBJ is going to lead the lap just like that. Anthony Marchese is going to make a move down the inside of Fiegel, and a big checkup for Angel, and that really spooked Ian Dutta 71 there. You saw him go way up top. Fiegel almost getting into the quarter panel of Dutta, and they managed to keep themselves straight for the time being. But BBJ and Alex Benyako 1 and 2 in the championship, and now 1 and 2 in the race. Looks like they're coming down pit road this time, so green flag pit stops kicking in, and oh man, Diego Yepes almost murdered Anthony Marchese's back bumper there. Ellison in. We expect a lot of drivers to pull the undercut here. They only need to pit once, so they should be good from here on out. There's Yves Carter Friesen, Tim Foster to come in. So let's see where they'll end up later on. But a lot of big drivers staying out on the racetrack, and majority of the field staying out here. So Ian Dutta now leads the way, paves the way for a lot of these drivers here. So will he come down pit road this time around? Yes, he will. Williams and Ziemba are going to stay out here, so they're going to see what they can pull out of the hat. But Dutta's coming in, a big wad of cars following on tow. Look at the amount of field kicking in here. There is the 44, 43, 94, 41. All these numbers abound coming down pit road. So, oh man, Patrick Smith just ran into the side of Tyler Collins' car there. So, that shouldn't be no harm, no foul. Williams staying out on the track. PJ Williams as well. So, 2 Williams guys going at it. Siembo, Yepes, Goss, Conwell, Hart, Cresta, and a couple of others here. There's BBJ coming off of his stall right in front of Alex Benyako, so nothing really changing out of that. James Ellison actually had a really good stop, able to get behind the draft of Anthony Marchese's number 9, so this could be a great stop and a great run for this 2-car if things go in the right direction. You see everybody now coming down pit road, so this will complete the cycle of pit stops. Looks like everybody's pretty clean coming off of pit road. Patrick Smith, ooh man, shoving Cal Farrell out of the way there. He thrashed him around. RJ Bishop, not a very good stop for car number 99 there. Scott Roush not looking as pretty as well as Jeffrey White. White did not look too good on pit road. He's going to lose out here. There's Anthony Marchese. He's going to be right behind Hannah Allen and Jack Porkins, and he's up to speed here, so he'll be able to maybe find a way around the 0 and the 41 here. There is the 2 of Ellison. Ellison's going to make it 3 wide here. He wants to get around these cars as quickly as he can. And there's Bradley Bishop Jr. He's going to lose out to Ian Dutta in the 71. And Alex Benyako able to get around that 45 car as well. So Dutta back up front. Look at Corey Williams and PJ Williams. They're going to be in this main pack. So the overcut might have worked depending on where you position yourself in this race. So both the Williams, they were up close together. They were 1 and 2 in their pack. And now they're in a great spot to put themselves in contention for this win. Alex Benyako, though, wanting to change things up in the race lead. BBJ is going to make a move for second, and look at Sean Angel helping him out as well. And the 3 AFRT cars working together right now, but Fiegel actually just broke the chain there just for that moment, and he's going to now file in right behind Angel, but Angel's actually going to make it 3 wide and screw up BBJ. And Ian Dutta is going to be in the worst case scenario, as he's going to lose out to both the 44 and the 45, and even more company as a result. But Alex Benyako up front, and with really Sean Angel and the others battling it out, he really loves to see it in front of him. They're 3 wide right behind him. Jack Halleck in the mix as well. Don't count him out of this race. Halleck could find a way into victory lane for car number 94, and that would be quite the story for the Hunter team. They found victory lane with Diego Yepes in car number 7. Could they find it in car number 94? We were going to have to find out within these final 20 laps or so. Good run off of turn number 4. Angel's got to move down the bottom of Benyako, and Yako really couldn't block that. And Sean Angel, full on head of steam, took advantage of the corner speed, and now he's going to position himself up front. And how about Sean Angel? A return to the Hardee's National Series after a full-time campaign with Rodriguez. Tries to shut the door at Benyako, but Benyako is right there, and Tim Fiegel's gonna play second hand and join in with his teammate to be a 1-2 for AFRT. Corey Williams looking to make it 3 wide around Dutta and Benyako, and as a result, Benyako's gonna be the biggest loser from the lead all the way downwards, looks like, for the 7th position for car number 8. And As a result, he's going to lose out a lot of spots, and this is going to help that second pack of cars. They need to work together here. Mizrak and Hannah Allen are leading that second pack. They're 3 wide right behind them. And if these guys up front keep battling it out, this actually could be an exciting race to watch as the laps wind down. Mizrak, though, great run for him. Top 10 run. Anthony Marchese trying to claw his way into 10th. And right behind him, you see Diego Yepes, Scott Roush, Jack Porkins, James Ellison. Great stop for them. Coben Black's actually a lap down, so he got caught a lap down on pit road there as Jack Porkins makes it 3 wide and not able to really find any momentum in the corner there. Jeffrey White follows in right behind Edward Zima, so these guys, they're actually trying to communicate with each other to work together in this race as Ellison goes down the bottom. You see right behind him, it's a single file train. Vance Conwell, Noah Hart, there's Carter Friesen. Carter Friesen having a very good run, running in 19th for car number 92. Brandon Cresta just outside the top 20, but Hart wants to get around that 92. He knows his car is faster, so he's wanting to lead his pack, but RJ Bishop thinks otherwise. He goes down to the inside. Not really what he wants to see. Well, you see up front, though, the leaderboard on your screen, they're still kind of dicing it out right in front of him, but pay attention to that gap between the first and the secondary pack, because this actually could get wild as they are starting to get themselves single file here as Mizrak's going to try and make it 3 wide on Porkins. Porkins, ooh, gets shuffled up the hill as a result, and Mizrak running like a veteran in this series here. How about that for car number 09? But Hannah Allen and Marchese, they're going to push each other up front. And remember, Hannah Allen will migrate over to Rodriguez Racing as Diego Yepes makes it 3 wide. These guys are going to have to play it smart, and they're going to have to work together as noted. But right now, they're looking like they're starting to formulate a single file line. While up front, though, they are 3 wide all over the racetrack as PJ Williams trying to get around both Williams, the other Williams that is, and the 44 of Sean Angel, while Jack Halleck's looking for the lead underneath Alex Benyako. And look at BBJ diving down the inside. He wants to get around PJ with ease as PJ blocks the outside groove. Corey's gonna dive down to the middle groove this time around, and Sean Angel and Tim Fiegel are gonna migrate down to the inside line to help teammate BBJ out. Halleck, though, with the lead off of turn number 2. Great pass from the Pennzoil machine, and Jack Halleck now in the lead with almost 10 laps to go in this race. Ian Dutta now looking for second underneath Alex Benyako, but you see the gap decreasing between the second pack and the first pack, and really this actually could get spicy here. Ian Dutta back down towards the bottom, looking underneath Halleck. Halleck not able to defend efficiently, and Ian Dutta's gonna easily clear that 94 car off turn number 2, but Halleck's gonna try and do the crossover move back down towards the bottom. You see that outside line kick in. Halleck's gonna try and get low. Dutta trying to shut the door, but Halleck got really aggressive and shoved it in there and got around Ian Dutta down on the inside. Angel, though, full on head of steam with those two going at it, and he's gonna try and make it 3 wide, but thinks otherwise for the time being. But you see, he's got a nose. He is looking down to the bottom, and Halleck not able to really defend, couldn't really block him that well, and Corey Williams is going to make it 3 wide for the race lead off of turn number 2, but BBJ is going to have the inside line momentum, or that middle groove, kick in and shove his teammate up front and back down towards the inside. Sean Angel's going to be in command here at Texas World, and now he's going to have to block every line possible with 10 laps to go, 9 when they hit the line. Angel up front. They are still 3 wide for third. Ian Dutta, will he make it 4 wide? Yes, he's going to do so. And Ian Dutta made it 4 wide momentarily, but as a result, Benyako actually was able to get the run off the corner and into turn number 3, and he's going to be in a great spot. Corey Williams going to do the crossover here on the 71, but look at the second pack. They have formulated a single file line mostly, and they have caught the main pack as a result, so pay attention to Marchese. Don't count him out just yet. These guys are going to put on quite a show here as the laps are winding down. PJ Williams making it 3 wide. Fiegel and BBJ, they know that that second pack's catching up. They need to work together in order to run away, and Tyler Commons has caught the toe of that number 42 car, and really you keep touch with the draft. And look at that gap, though. It's decreased so much. Anthony Marchese is right there. Scott Roush is right there. And look at the gaggle of cars in that secondary pack. willing to join in the fray and spoiling the party of the leader. Sean Angel still in command. Benyako in second with only 7 laps to go here at Texas World. Dutta getting a shove from BBJ. A lot of drivers starting to make their moves now, and Anthony Marchese needs to dispose of Tyler Collins in the 66 in order to put himself up there, and he is going to do so with ease. Yep is coming in as well. Look at the run he's got off of turn number 4. Makes a move down to the bottom there, not able to. He's going to file in behind Scott Roush, PJ Williams, and Corey going at it. And Anthony Marchese loving what he's seeing. Welcome aboard, secondary pack, because you have made it into the main one. Here comes Jack Halleck. He's going to make it 3 wide down on the inside of Fiegel and BBJ. And here comes PJ coming in as well. Bradley Bishop Jr. stuck way up top. Alex Benyako looking for the lead. He's going to get it off of turn number 4 this time around. And Alex Benyako is going to lead with 5 laps to go here at the line. Ian Dutta makes a move down to the inside. Sean Angel is going to commit. Which line will he go? He's the 3rd car in line. And he's going to go down on the inside. That's a good move from that 44. Dutta's going to shut the door up top. Blocks the outside line. And now he's going to have to block the bottom group. He's going to be able to do so. Shuts the door on Angel. And here comes Halleck and Williams in tow. Angel slides up the hill, and so did Ian Dutta. But Angel able to block Jack Halleck that time around. And with only a handful of laps to go, Angel's now in command once again. Anthony Marchese on the inside of the 8 car of Alex Benyako. PJ Williams threading the needle, making it 3 wide. Chris Mizdrak trying to get a top 10 run in car number 09. Looking back here, it's still anybody's race within this top 20, but I'd say if these guys keep battling it out, it's really going to be between the top 15 or so. So really, these 12 cars going at it, 13 cars, it really could be anybody's race to lose here. Couple losers out of this. Sasha Kukulon, there's Lane Sanders running just a little bit outside the top 20 here. 4 wide right behind him though. Mizdrak in the middle, Hannah out on bottom. Alex Benyako up top. And here comes Yepes on the inside of Anthony Marchese, but they're starting to get single file, waiting to make the next move here. And Jack Halleck is in the best seat possible. Right now in second, will he make the move around Sean Angel? Angel still just waiting for that 94 to make a move so he can shut the door on that Pennzoil machine. 2 laps to go this time around. BBJ trying to shut the door on Marchese, but Marchese went down on the bottom. But look at that run. That 45 is going to get in the corner. And with this run he's going to be able to gain on Alex Benyako and Jeffrey White. And White's just outside the top 10. They're needing to get up there ASAP. Ian Dutta making a move for 3rd underneath Corey Williams, and that might do so, and that might settle the deal for 3rd for the time being. But BBJ's got a full-on head of steam right behind him. Alex Benyako pushing that 4 car as well. White flag in the air. 1 more lap to go here for Sean Angel and Halleck. Into turn number 1, Halleck is just waiting to make the move, but he is just staying there right in behind that 44 car. And down the backstretch, they're going to go for the final time. Jack Halleck, will he make a late lunge to the inside? He's not doing anything. He's actually not going to do so here. And Sean Angel, that might be just one of the easiest wins for him off of turn number 4. Halleck not even bothering to go down the bottom, as Sean Angel's going to win here at Texas World. Halleck gets second with Ian Dutta 3rd, BBJ in 4th. Then you got Corey Williams in the top 5 with Yepes 6th. And you got PJ 7th, Benyako 8th, Anthony Marchese in 9th, and Hannah out in your top 10. Talk about the Flex Seal Army, the Flex Army coming in at the end. But a lot of racing abound, but I thought Jack Halleck was going to make the move, and I think a lot of fans expected that 94 to make a move because he was right there to make it, but I don't know what they were doing, and there's my bias there, but I think that a lot of us wanted that exciting finish at the end. But even so, a very clean race all around here at Texas World, and Sean Angel just put himself in prime position to get into victory lane, and just like that he did so. Congratulations to car number 44 for heading down to victory lane and on the victory. So welcome back to victory lane here, Sean Angel, as the Canadians gonna celebrate with some burnouts here as we'll take you to the race results, and as always, thank you for watching.